Hello, hello. This thorough breakdown coming back live. Well, we just got done watching the Lakers versus versus Dallas. What a game! What a game! What a game! I believe that the Lakers will win the West. Um, that is, I've been saying that for the beginning of the year. I haven't really been posting. It's been pretty much been watching the comment section. You know what I mean, and just leaving my little timestamps here and there, leaving my little opinions here and there. But for the most part, I've seen this, and this is wild. I can't see how Luka gets traded from the Lakers. I believe it's something a little bit more deeper. But I'll save that for later. I'll save that for later. Uh, Anyways, I actually wanted, before I get into the game and the breakdown, I actually want to give a shout out to the sponsors right now. Ellie Zero Motors. They have EV conversions, scooters, top mid tier e-bikes. Give those guys a check out. All right. Brought to you by as well Eden Salt, first black-owned salt company in the United States. Hey, yeah, man. Give them guys a check out as well. But anyways, I want to get really back to the basketball. Get back to Lakers. LeBron looked. I was a little concerned in the beginning. The first quarter, LeBron didn't really score as much. Pretty much passed. I think he was really preserving himself throughout the first quarter. I didn't think he really pushed it. I think he let Luka just go fucking crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? The first quarter's yours. I mean that was the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Set the tone. You know what I mean? He used to do the same thing with Anthony Davis. Yes. He used to let Anthony Davis try to get off of there in the first quarter. He's like, listen, I'll pick my spots. I get it whenever I want, whatever I want to. Yeah, man. Luka went crazy in the first quarter. I think he had 21 points in the first quarter. Finished out the game with 45 points. Wild. And I'm saying this right now. If OKC didn't know, if the refs didn't take take Luka out, they would have lost. I would not feel good. You know what I mean, if I was OKC and I know that, like, whoa, that is scary. That is scary to fucking face. And we just listen. Dallas was a good win, and the reason why it was a good win is because they had size. Not only did they have size, they had the number one defender in the fucking one of the top bigs in the league, Anthony Davis. That was interesting to watch, man. Yeah, look, the highlights is all through. I will stitch this with the highlights later on, or on the back end later on. But I just really wanted to give my a quick opinion. But yeah, back to what Anthony the shutdown job that the Lakers did on Anthony Davis, which was wild. Um, I the Lakers' main concern after the trade was size. How would bigs hurt? You know what I mean? Hurt the Lakers. The Lakers are not a small team. I mean, despite they not having only having one traditional big, Jackson Hayes, and he's only like, I think he's like 6'11". I'm saying 6'11", like it's not 7 foot. You know what I'm saying? That shit is wild. I think he's 6'10", 6'11". It doesn't matter. That's pretty much 7 foot to me. Um, but that size was one of the main concerns for the Lakers at post trade, and the way they've handled, the way they handled Anthony Davis, doubled him, gave him the Jokic treatment. Listen, Anthony Davis is a point, but he's not an avid passer. That pressure definitely got to him. They blitzed him as soon as they got the ball on the wing. What are you doing all the way out there? Look, they played against his bad tendencies, and it's one of the things I'm kind of like happy. I'm sorry to say this. I don't even think I've seen LeBron and Anthony Davis interact post game, but look, business is business, bro. I don't even think this was. LeBron probably knew, But I don't think you should be mad at LeBron right now, dude. I think you need to be mad at Adam Silver, 100%. Well, I don't. Nico doesn't take this hit. I need the fans to really hear this. This is not Nico's fault. Nico doesn't take this hit and still keep his job if this didn't come up from that. This didn't come from the fucking GM. The GM backed him. Since when a GM backs a fucking total burn of flame out? Since when? It doesn't happen. So I believe this came from the top because the ratings was down. That's my tinfoil koofy fucking my tinfoil koofy theory, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. It is way too spooky. I like it. You know what I mean? Hey, LeBron James fan, listen. You know what I mean? LeBron in the fucking finals. That's ratings enough for me. I'm watching shit. You know what I mean? Maybe freaking get the YouTube TV. Hey, I went and copped it, so that way, you know what, could watch these freaking games. But yeah, I wasn't gonna pick that up for any other team. Sorry, you know what I mean? And that's just it kind of sucks, and that's what I believe the league understood. The ratings were down. Look, they tried to give the Boston Celtics the run and try to market them. Try to market Jokic. Jokic don't like to talk. Doesn't like to talk. He doesn't like to interview. He's not a Shaq. When they say when they say Shaq was big off court and on court. His personality was big. His marketability was big. He was big in the box office. He was even big. He rapped. Okay, he still does it from time to time. Hey, you know what I mean? Shout out to Diesel. You know what I mean? One of my favorite bigs. You know what I mean? Freaking in the league. Pretty much of all time, man. Like, you know what I mean? I think he's probably one of the best centers. The most dominant center. I can't think of another one. I know Akeem. Everybody throws Akeem. Akeem was a finesse, and I think he played prom. I think he played Shaq in his prime. But anyways, I'm getting past myself. I really want to circle back to the Anthony Davis and what actually the job that was done with him, and one of the reasons why I'm happy he got traded, because the tendencies he had was horrible. The reason why he was able to be doubled out in a wing, because what is he doing out in the wing? You're fucking big. What are you doing out in the wing? Because you caught that ball out in the wing, they was able to trap you out in the wing. Now I hope you understand why your positioning friggin' matters. So what are you doing out there? What are you doing out there? It doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you shooting threes? I remember I'm watching you post up a friggin' a 6-footer and shoots a fadeaway. Woo! If that was Giannis the other day dunked on 3 people. You're doing a fadeaway on a 6-footer. You're doing a fadeaway on a 6'2" guy. It's wild. And I seen that, I was like, oh, yep. That's one of the reasons why we want to get him out of there. It's here. You could have this. You could have all of this. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to be here too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what separates LeBron and the fact that LeBron was playing the center position should have been enough telltale sign, like, toughen up. Okay? If LeBron was 2-3 inches more taller, what? Do you understand the nightmare the league would have? The nightmares. The only reason he can't dominate the bigs is because he's not 2 inches taller. That's about it. And he still does a pretty good job. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what the Lakers did to Anthony Davis, what they did to Jokic was a freaking masterclass. Shout out to JJ Redick. I was a critic. Listen to me. I was a critic. Okay? And because I seen, I was like, all right. You know what I mean? You could kind of understand. All right, okay. My philosophy on how they should approach on the roster rebuild for the Lakers was get another big with Anthony Davis, right? Or a too big format. But the problem is, what I see now is the possessions are too slow. It takes too long for him to score. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you give Anthony Davis the ball, you're talking 3-4 seconds, maybe 5 seconds, And then you mean so that's 5 seconds off the shot clock, and that's not including pass, inbounding, anything like that. So you're 13 seconds into the clock, and in scoring at that pace, even and for a two at that, your scoring pace will be low. So what happened with the with Denver, not with Denver, with Dallas today, is because they played two bigs and their scoring total was low. Now if they was able to get stops, that would have all marked out. You know what I mean? And they kind of weren't able to take advantage of the size difference because they was getting outscored. That was brilliant coaching. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that a too big lineup would have been freaking his kryptonite, but the fact that he was able to pick the lock on that one, hey, shout out to JJ Redick, masterclass. Just breakdown defensively, how they approach the game. They spaced it out really well, gave him rest, let Luka get off, and LeBron pick it up. I seen LeBron was struggling to get it going in the middle. Then finally in the fourth quarter, hey, listen, money time. Look, LeBron, fourth quarter, drive, give it to him. He's got you. You know what I'm saying? He's got you for 10, 11 in the fourth. Shit, that puts you over the top. You got Luka just coming. Oh my! Listen. I don't think there's a team. The bigs were the weakness. The bigs were the weakness, and they still lost. That is wild. You know what I'm saying? So like now, I listen. This is going to be a scary setup for the rest of the league. The refs are going to be under fire. Under fire. The lights are going to be bright under. Do you understand? The like right now for them, the all lights are on them, and there should be some type of repercussions for. Oh, I just thought he said something to me, and you ruined the game, dude. That was a fix. That was a fix to make the anticipation, the urgency, for the Lakers. Because if the Lakers didn't play that, so there, what happened is, oh God, it's not conspiracy theory. It's you can see the dots. I can see the dots connected because it's what I would do if I was pulling the strings. You know what I'm saying? If I said, hold on, we need the Lakers to play in an urgent pace. You know what I'm saying? For the next 3 or 4 games leading up to the playoffs. So that way the ratings stay high. They cannot win OKC. Bounce them. I think that's how that went. I believe that's how that went. There's no way. There's no way. And it makes sense. It works out for everybody. That wasn't, the ball just bounced out. That was the ref took him out 7 minutes where we were up 3. And we're going to keep going too. Like Shea couldn't keep scoring with LeBron and Austin Reeves and LeBron at the same time. It's the same thing we would have rolled him down the same way in the fourth quarter, just the same way we did Dallas. This is a nightmare, dude. So like the refs are gonna be under the gun. The refs can't save you in the playoffs, man. That shit is forbidden. All right, that is sacred. All right, so I'm gonna sign out. Thorough breakdown. Sorry if this video's a little bit too long. Excuse me. I will be doing more uploads as we go. I will be talking about the Nuggets trade. I said the Nuggets trade. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get ahead of myself. I'm talking about the Denver firing, and what that can mean for the league in the off season. That is something that we need to keep our eye on, because if my tinfoil kufi is going off right now, I am going to say that is some spooky shit. That is some spooky shit. You know what I mean? Listen, Jokic in the free fucking market is berserk. It is berserk. How do you listen? A team trades for him, they're gonna have to give up the mountain. He has to. I don't even know when he's gonna be a free agent. I don't know if he signed anything recently. I don't really keep up with the any other really teams like that. I mean, I do follow what's going on here, but like, man, if this guy is free, dude, and he goes to, I'm seeing videos. You see these little videos they put out, you know what I mean, in the ether. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a foreshadow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's look, I primed you. And I told you, hey. He said, hey, I want to play with Luka. I would love to play with Luka. I would love to play Luka. Guess what? Luka's in the Lakers. He's in the Lakers uniform. And guess what? We don't got a fucking big. We don't got a big right now. We don't got a big. Shit. I don't know who I would rather have, Giannis or Jokic. That is what? Either or of them, either one of them on that team. Oh God, adding them. Durant, you can go wherever you want to go. Listen, you could be the ultimate. Listen, you can go to Rockets, hot pockets, an electrical socket. Just Lakers in 5. All right, all right. Shout out, man. All right. Anyways, before I get out of here, like I said, I want to shout out my sponsors, Ellie Zero Motors. Go and check those guys out. You know what I mean? Sometimes coming out on right now. Explore the outdoors. Get outside. Check them out. They actually have anything and e-bikes ranging from 500 watts, 750, 1000 watt, 1000 watt extended, 1500 watt, and 3000. You can go higher. That's a custom build. You got to contact them. And if you want to get anything specific like high end or sleek or range or fast charging, yeah, just different stuff. You know, make your stuff a 101. Eden Salt, check that company out as well. First black owned salt company in the world. They sell pink Himalayan salt. It has 84 minerals the body needs to function. It's Yeah, you sweat every day, and you're not putting everything back in your body. That is one of the main focuses. As we get older, I'm getting older myself. I'm 38 right now. I know I don't look like I'm 38, but hey, you know what I'm saying? We still need to put our minerals back in our body. So, I just want to give these guys a shout out. Eden Salt, first black owned salt company in the United States. All right, take it easy.